Hello and welcome to more Penny Dreadful. The new season just cycled, so if you didn't see my last video, there are like 2,300 different cards than there were during the previous season. And again, this format is so much fun. If you don't know what Penny Dreadful is, check the description. It's a community-run format where all cards cheaper than 2 cents on Magic Online are legal. It's a bit more complicated than that because they like cycle in seasons. But basically, you'll get the gist of it from the website and the Discord in the description. But anyway, today we're going to try out Merfolk. Master of the Pearl Trident is now legal in Penny Dreadful, so we get to play this amazing Merfolk deck for like $1. It's so awesome. So we have a Marrow Readery, pumps your team, and then whenever you cast a Merfolk, you can tap or untap permanents. This lets you deploy your hand very quickly, tap down blockers, play around counter magic. It's really nice. Merfolk Sovereign is probably the worst of the lords, but 3 mana 2/2, and then you can give your things unblockable, which I often forget about because like your team pump is insane. Then we get Coralhelm Commander. It's a 2 mana 2/2, and then if you level it up to 4, it'll also pumps all your Merfolk. So it's pretty good. Like if you just level it up once, it's a 3 mana 3/3 flyer, which is a good rate, and it just gets better. So I like that. Silvergill Adept, kind of the backbone of most Merfolk decks. 2 mana 2/1, draw a card, and then we have a lot of 1-drops and Curious Obsession. The most notable being Mistcloaked Herald, and the new Merfolk Windrobber. It's a flying Merfolk for 1 mana. So if you can go turn 1, Curious Obsession, kind of beat down that way, you can start drawing cards, and then you start playing lords and start killing them. We have a couple dive down to protect our creatures and a few Vapor Snag to get through mana, and all island sort of mana is perfect. The sideboard is a work in progress. Again, the format is literally like 10 hours old or something like that, so Scared of Dredge, and then have more dive down. Unified Will's there because the art is beautiful, and it's pretty good in some matchups where they're playing control and you just want to like have a hard counter. Miscast is one of the things we'll bring in the most, just stops opponents from doing stuff. And then a couple more Vapor Snag if we think we need it. Oh, this card's worth mentioning, Architect's Will. This turns something into an island, and you draw a card if it's a Merfolk. So it basically makes all your creatures unblockable with Master of the Pearl Trident. This will be useful for like creature mirrors where they don't have much removal and the board state might stall out. You just like play this 1 mana cantrip, and then suddenly your whole team's unblockable. I don't know if it's necessary, but seemed cool, maybe worth trying, at least in the sideboard. We're going to get into the games now. Alright, we're playing against Eggy216. We're on the play, which is great. Yeah, I mean, this is the hand, right? Just hope they don't have any removal, but we get to go turn 1 Mistcloak with Curious Obsession. Even if they kill it, that's like not that bad. Although, it depends. It depends on what color they show. If they show like green or blue, then I'll focus more on the Mistcloak Herald. Actually, I don't know. I hope they just play a turn 1 creature, because then I get the play of Mistcloak Herald into Vapor Snag Curious Obsession, and that seems insane. Also, a lot of it depends on if I draw a land. Ooh. Well, how did this happen? I don't know. So if I Vapor Snag, they can't do anything. I think here it makes the most sense to draw cards. I think I want to do that as quickly as possible. So we have Obsession here. Hit for 2. This opponent knows the secrets. Draw a card, yes. I guess I don't want to auto yield through the turn. Ooh, Merfolk Sovereign's good. And I could just Vapor Snag on their turn now. Or not even Vapor Snag if they just pass with Curse Catcher. Now they have 2. Okay. I don't think that matters too much. You know what? I guess for the sake of mana, we're just going to do this. I should have not taken that 1 damage, but I think it's fine. We're doing quite well. So we get to go Merfolk Sovereign, Mistcloak Herald back, hit for 3, draw a card, hopefully draw a land. I guess I have all 3 lands in play. Opponent says love it. I'm just giving him the old smiley face. Did not expect to play the mirror match. Well, we don't know if it's the mirror match, but... oh, they're green. Okay. That's a lot of Curse Catchers. Not what you want to see in this matchup. Merfolk Skydiver, sure. So I can give all of mine Island Walk, and then they just die. Merfolk Windrobber. So we go Master of the Pearl Trident. And that's probably a concede. Yeah, opponent just says they need to go back and change their list. Yeah, like all of it. Well, it's good that I'm playing the benefited of this. Marrow Readery is 2. And Coralhelm. Alright, draw a card. Another master. I didn't draw a land, but that's okay. We can just play Curse Catcher. This protects me from them having something like too crazy. And even if they kill my Master of the Pearl Trident, I think they're just dead. Ah, they do have Merfolk Sovereign. Okay. And opponent says they have Deep Root Elite. That's the 2-mana 1/1 that whenever you cast a Merfolk, you put a counter on a Merfolk. It's pretty sweet, but mono blue makes the deck so consistent. Like, I just never have mana troubles. It's the creature mirror match. I feel like I don't need Dive Dawn really. They said their sideboard's mono blue, so I'm just gonna bring in Vapor Snags. Does that seem correct? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. It's not amazing, but it's like pretty good. And opponent, they're playing tapped lands, and that's the downside of playing 2 colors. I guess I would rather. I don't think it matters what I play. I'll play the Mist-Cloaked Herald in case I draw a Curious Obsession, I guess. Okay, Silvergull Adept Revealing Marrow Regery. That tells me they just have like mono lords in hand. We are going to Silvergull Adept Revealing Windrobber. Hopefully draw a land here. Vapor Snag's pretty good too. I can Vapor Snag the Marrow Regery. That's a pretty good tempo hit. As long as I draw a land. Even if I don't draw a land though, I think if I don't draw a land, we're going to Silvergale Adept. I'm also going to trade off here if they attack. Okay, I don't draw a land. We're going to go for max value here and try and draw a land, revealing this. Nice. Okay, so now we get to go island. Part of me wants to play a Merfolk Windrobber, actually. Although Marrow Regery just gives them like free Merfolk spells forever. So let's just Vapor Snag this while they're tapped out. They could also like jam a bunch of Curse Catchers and that would be rough. We hit for 1. And I mean, we're good with drawing lands and spells, which is a wonderful place to be. So they play the Regery. I guess they could still play a bunch of 1-drops for free, because basically... Okay, I'm glad I Vapor Snagged when I did, but yeah, basically every time they cast a spell, they untap a land. Oh, they only played 1, okay. So we can attack with a Mist-Cloaked Herald. We're going to resolve a Coral Helm Commander and a Windrobber because it can attack, I guess. Then hit them for 1. Opponent says they're going to have to keep an eye on the site for my run to end. I'll also post a video on it. Ooh, double Marrow Regery gets really scary because they could just cast a bunch of stuff for free. But when they cast their Silvergull Adept, they revealed Marrow Regery. So at least when they cast it, I don't think they had any other creatures going on. Ooh, that's fun. So this makes Merfolk harder to target for me and easier to target for them. But it's only a 3-mana 2/2. I don't actually like that so much. And I'm just going to take 3 here. This feels like they have a counter spell and I don't have a Curse Catcher up. I don't want my Merfolk Sovereign getting countered, so we're just going to go Curse Catcher. I'm going to take a lot of damage on the backswing. So we're just going to play Coral Helm Commander. I don't know, I'm just playing around counter magic. I don't know if they would have it, but the way they've been tapping makes me think they do. Yeah, so now... guess we do counter this. Which is why we led with Curse Catcher and why I didn't play Merfolk Sovereign. So we attack here and here, and then we take a whole bunch on the backswing. I don't know if I can survive this, especially if my opponent has other things going on. Oh no! I milled their legend! That's unfortunate. That would have been a completely dead draw for them. So here, 1, 2, 3, 7, that's fine. So now we get to lead with the Curse Catcher. I don't know how much that matters too much, but play this friend, level up my team a bit. Hopefully they don't have a lot of Essence Scatters going around. Hit them for 2. They have 1 card in hand. Okay, I milled Silvergull Adept, so I can't really complain too much. Deep Root Elite, this late is actually pretty bad. They can tap down my team and kill me though, I think. Ooh, it's gonna be really close. Okay, so they tapped on my 2 worst creatures. They force a block with the Coral Helms. So... could double block here, but then I die exactly, so that doesn't make sense. If I just block here, and then I swing out, level this up, that's going to be 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could put them to 2. I don't know what I could draw, but this feels like my best shot. And go Merfolk Sovereign. If they counter this, I definitely lose. His Cloaked Herald. And then I just attack for 2. And I hope to make some trades and hope they don't play a Merfolk to tap down my team. Alright. Yeah, I basically lose if they have a Merfolk, so this makes sense. They don't have a Merfolk pre-combat. They're just going to swing out. Maybe they have some trick, but my blocks are not the worst. Block, block. So those are going to die, so block here. These will trade. And this is going to be a 2-2, so these will trade. I mean, obviously, if they have anything, this goes really badly, but if they don't... Whoa, okay. That ended up being okay. Hit them for 4. Can't believe I got that one. I wonder what was in their hand. Must have been... Oh, jeez. That's unfortunate. I mean, that's why you play for it, right? See you guys next round. All right, we're playing against Duck of Oregon. A little bit scary over there. Opponent says, good luck, have fun. Thank you. So I'm on the play. If I can find an untapped land, this hand is unbelievable. I'm willing to risk it. I know it's like a 30% chance that I get there, but if I get there, it's glorious. I also have quite a few 1-drops that would be good draws, and Curious Obsession. So basically, like half of my deck is a good draw unless they kill this. Okay. Land? Land? No, and I had it too! Oh, that's unfortunate. It's okay though. We still, if I draw a land in like a reasonable amount of time, I think I'll be okay. First strike, haste. I'm gonna Vapor Snag that. Whoa, why did that hit me? That's so frustrating. I'm gonna say whoops. Oh, that's right, that's right. Begin combat, attack, block. Okay, so I'm 2 life lower than I should be. I changed my stops when I was playing against, I think in my last match when I was like down on time. That makes sense. So I didn't actually get priority during their combat step. So, but I should have 2 more life. I don't think it's going to matter too much if I can't hit a land here. But it is unfortunate to be such low life against a deck like this. So they can't block. So I can Curious Obsession if I don't hit a land, which I'm going to do. And hopefully draw a land and then have Dive Down available. Yep, draw a card. Man, this is rough. Okay. So they incinerate my Curse Catcher. Okay, I do draw a land. That helps. Let's reveal Curse Catcher as I cast this to draw a card. Vapor Snag is also good. So I should be at 16. That's on me. This 1 damage to any target. 2 damage to any target. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to block. I don't see these trades getting any better for me. I do get to Vapor Snag that. Hopefully draw a land here. Nice. Okay, that actually helps a lot because now I get to go like Coral Helm Commander. I could hold up Dive Down. I could play Curse Catcher. I think I'm just going to Vapor Snag the Berserker though. And hopefully they try and incinerate my commander pre-combat because that would like be really quite good. Or Chain Lightning, sure. So now we save our guy. It can't attack with a Cackler. We only take 3 off the Berserker. We might actually still be able to win, even though we took 2 damage more than we should have. It'll be hard to say, but it's going to be close. Take that. I like Merrow Regery. Let's go Master into Curse Catcher. Last turn. I just want a lot of creatures in play. We're weak to like removal, but they didn't incinerate my Coral Helm Commander, so if they have any more removal, it's got to be sorcery speed, or they just drew it. Oh. Alright, Arc Trail. They go face instead of my Curse Catcher, which is interesting. So, if I hadn't have taken that 2 damage, this would have gone a lot differently. I think I have to block here. I can't go to 1. Maybe I can. Yeah, I'm going to 1. There's a lot of stuff that kills me here, but I need this. Let's go Master. We need Master to survive. Pass turn. We have Vapor Snag for the Stormblood Berserker. We snag this. Then we eat the 2/2 and trade. I should be at 3. I don't think it's gonna matter, but we'll see. Oh, it will. Barbarian Ring. That'll do it. Ah, man. I think I might have been able to clutch it if I didn't have my stops not set, but it's okay. So we definitely want dive down because I don't want my things dying. I feel like that's pretty much it. Cards I don't love. The 3 mana cards are kind of weak against like 2 mana kill spells. They're playing burn. I could bring in miscast. I'm also on the play. You know, I think if I just bring in miscast and I just fully protect my creatures, we could be okay. And I like just having all of... I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna get rid of 1 miscast. We're just gonna keep all my Merfolk in. Alright, gonna go first. Gotta redeem ourselves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sounds good. So we get to go... What do I want to do here? I guess I'll lead on Mistcloaked Herald, because if they, like, try and kill one of my creatures, like... You know, if they bolt Curse Catcher versus Herald, they're gonna be able to kill it regardless. In the end, it didn't really matter. Coralhelm Commander. Let's attack for 1. For the sake of mana efficiency, I'm going to play Coralhelm Commander here. And then next turn I can play Master plus Curse Catcher. Village Messenger. 1/1 haste. So if they have that plus Chain Lightning, okay. I don't love it. So yeah, we're gonna just get down a bigger quantity of Merfolk here. Curse Catcher into Master. Hit for 2. Ugh, they got it all. Alright, Burst Lightning kills that. Jeez, okay. I guess I try and get him. Mono burn from the opponent. Okay, so... What does this transform into? A 2/2 Menace? Let's go ahead and play Curse Catcher. Okay, now my Merfolk Sovereign is protected, and I get to hit for 2. There's a lot of, like... I don't know, this level of removal from them is rough. I think... My best draw is just more Merfolk Lords. Coralhelm Commander would be really good. Jeez. Alright. Turns out Burn is a bad matchup. And I can't even cast a Silvergill Adept, which is unfortunate. Do I trade off? I think I do. This becomes a 2/2 Menace, which gets really problematic. Although if I play... If I draw another Lord, then I'm going to be happy I have Curse Catcher. So I'm going to take it. They have 1 card in hand, so... Now it's likely if I draw a Lord that it sticks. If I draw a land, that's bad. Hit for 1. See, now their Village Messenger flips, which I don't like. I'm going to let them... I don't know why all my stops are not working, but I was supposed to play land there. I need to check. I basically messed up all of my stops when... I, like, was at 3 seconds left or whatever. I don't think it mattered too much. Let's go Island. Hit for 1. I don't think we're winning if we draw 6 land, regardless of what happens. Alright, we're dead. GG's. See you guys next round. Alright, we're playing against Ali Hera. This hand looks keepable. Seems alright to me. Opponent said a thing. They said good luck. Thank you. Everyone's so nice in Penny Dreadful. This is the best format. Swamp. Okay. Don't love it, don't hate it. Let's play one of these friends. Go. Hymn to Torok is not friendly. They hit my land? No! Ah, okay, but we're good, we're good. I missed Dive Down, so let's just play Coralhelm Commander and attack for 1. Hymn to Torok's a scary card. I'm glad I got rid of... Actually, no, I kind of would have preferred them to draw Hypnotic Spectre. Alright, opponent plays land tapped, so they're short on mana. Bot is bugged, yeah. So for those who don't know, Penny Dreadful bot, right now doesn't recognize the backside of cards being legal, so you do have to self-report there. It's not the end of the world, but it's like a little bit annoying. Let's attack first, then we're gonna play, I think, just both my creatures. Oh, I am glad I did not, you know, I think given what I've seen, I'm actually going to Vapor Snag my own Coralhelm. Hunted Nightmare. What is going on over there? This is a 4/5 Menace for 3. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent puts a Death Touch counter on a creature they control. That'd be... I guess it has Menace. That's a pretty cool card, actually. So they're like mono black aggro. I regret everything. Ooh, Master the Pearl Trident's good. So let's go Master, Wind Robber. They all have Island Walk. Hit with Coralhelm. A removal spell would make this pretty gruesome, but if they don't have much, I think we'll be okay. It does make me nervous playing a bunch of 4-ofs against a Bile Blight deck, though. Ultimate Price Master, okay. I think it's unlikely that they hit a land here. My deck has very few land in it. No! Come on! Oh, they didn't play it. Ooh, whoa. Uh-oh. Hypnotic Spectre. Okay. Marrow Regery. Well, that one's quite good. Let's just do that. We're going to discard our Coral Helm Commander, but I think that's worth all this damage we're about to hit for. They have one card in hand as well. Ooh, now they're trading their 3-drop with my 1-drop. We hit Desecration Demon. They play Desecration Demon, okay. Definitely not going to sacrifice the Desecration Demon, because I could just tap it down with Coral Helm Commander. I don't know if opponent... You can play lands, right? Yeah, you can play land hit with this, so... They actually have land plus 1-drop that they hit. Oh, that's absurd. Let's see if they figure it out. No, they got... Oh, that's really lucky, actually. Alright, so we get to go land, Coral Helm Commander, tap down Desecration Demon. They have a 1/1, level this up. And it's in our interest to just mass level one of them because it becomes a 5/5 that pumps my team. I will not be sacrificing. Hit them for a bunch. The one that dropped that they hit actually gained them 4 life, so that's pretty solid. Opponent goes to 6, we mill a swamp. Do I want to sacrifice? Part of me says no and part of me says yes. If I draw a Merfolk, we're golden. If I don't draw a Merfolk, then I guess I would be chump attacking anyway. So I guess I do sacrifice a Merfolk to Wind Robber, as much as it hurts me. They have Hypnotic Spectre, so any Merfolk and I win? There we go. Play this. Tap down the Hypnotic Spectre, forcing Night Veil Spectre to block. Level this up. Level this up to 4, which pumps my whole team. Level this up, sure. Okay. Barely got there, but we did. So this feels like a Unified Will type of situation. Vapor Snag is fine. All their creatures cost 3, so like a well-timed Vapor Snag will be quite nice. I think I get rid of one of my 3-drops. Definitely bring in at least one Unified Will. Maybe I just want miscasts. It's hard to say, because countering like their big creatures matters. They're just gonna bring in a ton of removal. So let's bring in miscast actually. It's just cheaper. Or I guess dive down makes more sense. Yeah, actually I don't think I need that much against this deck. My deck's just a lot faster. Look at this draw, holy cow. Here's where we need to dodge Hymn to Torok hitting our double Silvergill Adept. Ooh, and we get a 1-drop? Oh my gosh, this is the actual dream. So the way we lose... Well, I think we're fine now that they didn't play anything. So let's attack first before they know anything. Maybe they kill my Mistcloaked Herald instead of Silvergill Adept, for example. Alright, let's mirror Silvergill Adept. Revealing Coral Helm Commander, I think gives them less information. Basically, I don't want them knowing that I have 2 Silvergill Adepts because they have Bile Blight in their deck, so like, they could set up a sequence where they wait to kill my Silvergill. They did nothing that turn. A little bit scary. Night Veil Spectre is fine. Oh man, I really want to cast Marrow Regery, but I think it's like a little bit risky if I don't hit a land. Basically, if they have a way to kill this, I'm in so much trouble. So let's go for the max value tempo play, which is... No, we're gonna go for max value here. Super greedy, but it's worth it. Because if they don't kill it, I can play like a bunch of cards from my hand and still be fine. Well, they're blocking, which tells me... I don't know what that tells me. Are they passing turn? Ooh, okay. I guess we can Silvergill Adept first. Because I would like to hit a land. Revealing, they know about the Coral Helm Commander. Untap an island. Definitely untap. So if they have a kill spell, they want to do that right now. We're gonna protect this. Okay, and then they Vile Blight. So we got like a lot of value. And if I draw a land here, I could just play Master the Pearl Trident and just keep going. Vapor Snake's pretty good too, actually. So I messed up a little bit on the sequencing there, because I'm like short a mana that I would have liked to have. But I also got a mana off the Marrow Regery, so it's hard to say. Not Spectre is fine. I'm just gonna bounce it. Opponent only has one card in hand? Holy cow. Alright, let's play the expensive one. Because if I draw a land, then I can go double master, and that's just ridiculous. Hit them for 5. Okay, they replay Hypnotic Spectre, which is like on chump block duty now. They drew a land. And they didn't have anything too... Oof. They lose 3. Alright, land. It's still fine. We just go Master the Pearl Trident. They can block if they want to. They do, so they take 2. They fall to 5. They're actually dead next turn unless they draw a kill spell. I'm a bit wary of Bile Blight, so I'm just going to attack. Like, one way they could come back into this is Bile Blighting 2 Master the Pearl Tridents. And then we're just going to play and level up a Coral Helm Commander. Because I don't want to commit too much if they have Ritual of Soot. Alright, we won that match. This deck is performing very well. See you guys next round. Alright, we're playing against Swift Warkite 2. This hand's fine, I'm going to keep. This person's active in my Discord. We've played a couple times. They're also very active in Penny Dreadful. Looks like they're playing Cycling again. I think this is their favorite deck, so I think we're faster than Cycling. They could play a 2-mana creature. I'm going to play the Mistcloaked Herald. It's just more likely to get in for damage. Oof, that's really bad. Because now they can just cycle something and then just start killing my creatures. I don't like that at all. So let's play this and reveal... I guess a Curse Catcher doesn't tell them too much. Hit for 1. We need to set up a situation where we can have like double lords so they can't Lightning Rift down my creatures. But I'm not in love with this situation. So if I play a lord, they're going to kill the lord. So let's attack first and then play the lord. That makes sense. So now they're killing my 2/1 instead of my Marrow Regery. So yeah, now I'm going to play this. They still probably are going to be able to kill it because they have so many cycling. But I don't know. This is a really tough matchup because they have basically infinite bolts. And if they get up to 2 a turn, like, I don't know how I'm dealing with this. I also think I probably should have played a different Merfolk there. Here we get to go Merfolk Sovereign. Actually, let's go Silvergull Adept into Coral Helm. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Draw a card. Then we play Coral Helm. I want to get like a bunch of Merfolk in play so that when I resolve the Merfolk Sovereign, it can do a lot. Because it's basically going to be a one-time anthem because they're going to just kill it right away. Now I'm dead. I don't think I can beat double Lightning Rift. But we'll keep trying. Island, so... Yeah, this is the hard part. They're just going to kill everything. Let's just play all of my Merfolk. Curse Catcher, Wind Robber, Merfolk Sovereign, hit for 2. And I don't know, we're pretty much dead here, because now they cycle once, they kill 2 things, and that's pretty much unbeatable. Yeah, I just lost both my creatures, and if they have anything else, I'm just going to concede. Alright, yeah, this game's over. There's no coming back from here. On to game 2. So, sideboarding, this is probably something I need to plan a bit better for, actually. My miscasts are not as good as Spell Pierce. I guess Unified Will is actually pretty useful. That can counter a lot of their random stuff. Dive Down, I guess, is worse than Unified Will. So we're just going to make that switch. Architect's Will just gives them islands. I don't care about that. Yeah, we'll just do that. Alright, we're going to be on the play. Let's do this better. I have Unified Will and a Curious Obsession, so this should go a lot better. So we're going to go turn 1. I really want to get down Unified Will. Or I mean Curious Obsession. And they mulliganed. They could have been mulliganing 2 Lightning Rift. I'm going to lead on the Wind Robber. If I draw a land, we can play it safe because then I can Unified Will the Lightning Rift. Yeah, I'm going to wait a turn. If they Lightning Rift here, I just immediately lose. So we're just going to play it a bit safe. We mill the Spark Spray, which I guess I'm glad that is gone. Okay, they don't do anything. So now... Land? Curse Catcher. Oh, this is so rough. Attack. Yeah, missing a land here is really brutal. Spark Spray on my 1/1. So now my Unified Will doesn't even work. Alright. Alright, let's just play Curse Catchers then. We're tapped out. If they resolve Lightning Rift now, I mean, I can't... Yeah. Very hard to beat that. I do get to play a Marrow Readery. Because now Unified Will's worthless. I mean, that was the perfect sequence for them. Double Spark Spray into Lightning Rift is kind of unbeatable. If I play Marrow Readery, they get hit for 2. Then they cycle and kill my Marrow Readery. If I play Curious Obsession, I could draw a Lord, and that seems a bit better. So let's just draw a Merfolk Lord here. Alright, I mean, that's not the end of the world. They're going to kill my 2/2, but then I play Marrow Readery, and I can hopefully hit them for damage, especially if they're missing lands. They play... Oh, they hit a Boros Garrison. That's rough. I can level up Coral Helm Commander to be a 4/4, though. Let's do that. Now I can hit them for 6. And then they're at 10. If they have double cycle to kill Coral Helm, of course they have an untapped land. Man, this deck is brutal. Yep, they kill it. So what do I need? I need to draw like another Curious Obsession or something. Alright, I mean, 2/3, we get to play Marrow Readery into Wind Robber. This will untap this land, I guess. I don't think it matters too much. They go to 8. It's close. I mean, they needed like the perfect draw post sideboard, and they hit it. But now they get to kill 2 things. Oh, it's so rough. Okay, so they're gonna hold up cycling again. I mean, either way this is gonna die. I don't see a way around this, other than them just having like spells in hand that I can counter. This Unified Will being a dive down would have been pretty nice, because I could protect my Marrow Readery here. But I think it made sense to try and go for the Lightning Rift when I could. I just drew pretty badly. So I can sacrifice this to draw a card if they have 8 or more cards. So now I can sack this to draw a card. Jeez, yeah, killing my Curse Catcher. They're at 6 life though. I mean, that's pretty low. Silvergill Adept, we can cast for full cost here, but we're gonna attack first. Put him down to 5. So they can pay 1. I'm just gonna sack this to draw a card though. Draw land, that's pretty rough. Cast this for full value. Vapor Snag, okay. I mean, that's... now they're gonna cast the card that does damage and gains life while I'm tapped out and I'm just gonna lose. Oh wait, no! I wanted to Vapor Snag there. I don't think it matters. I don't think I'm ever winning this matchup if they get Lightning Rift down early. Yeah, I can't win from here. GG's. Oh, right, we were playing against Strider Z. We're gonna go first. Ooh, this hand's great. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. 1 land and we're good to go. Opponent says, hi! Hello. I guess on the play, this hand's a little bit sketchy because I do need a 3rd land to do anything, but my opponent mulliganed to 5, so I think that's a good sign. And they're playing green. Oh, they're playing Cloudpost. Okay. Expedition map's just gonna find Cloudpost. So we get to go Coral Helm, hit for 1, pass turn. And it's just a race. And this deck can race really well, especially if we hit a 3rd land next turn. Ooh, double map. Interesting. Now I'm a bit more curious. I did not hit a 3rd land, so that's a bit rough. I guess, yeah, for F6 equity, we're gonna play this first and then just attack. Land number 3 really would be good right about now. I can only blame myself for playing such a low land count though. Then they crack Expedition map. I'm guessing to get a Cloudpost. Yeah, okay, so they grab Cloudpost. They play a Forest though. Oh, then they Grazer in the Cloudpost. That makes sense. Alright, so I need a land here really badly. Please. I don't draw a land. Level up. Level up. There's no point... No, there is a point attacking with this, because they now either have the option to trade the reach guy or block the 2/2. Well, on the bright side, if I don't draw a land next turn, I can still just level up the Coral Helm Commander even farther. And then I pump my team, and he becomes a 4/4. I'm also pretty immune to, like, Mindslaver, because it's just fish. Like, how do they make this go too terribly wrong for me? I have no idea. So they're going to Scrying for a Cloudpost, and then Expedition map for a Cloudpost. They'll have a lot of mana. And they just pass turn. So yeah, they're going to get another Cloudpost. Next turn they're going to have a ton of mana. I draw a Master of the Pearl Trident, which is pretty nice. They don't have islands, but this does pump my whole team. I swing out. They probably have fog as well, so maybe I should not have attacked with all of my creatures. Okay, they don't have fog because they're blocking. So they go to 6. So now I have to be careful to only attack for lethal damage, because I think this deck, at least in the previous iteration, they played like Tangle, which would make them not untap after attacking. I don't know if that's still legal or not. Glimmerpost only gains 3, so I can hit for way more than that. Oblivion Stone would be like an issue if that exists. I don't know if it does. Endbringer is fine, at least for now. They play Endbringer. It's a 5/5, and it can do 1 damage or prevent things from attacking or blocking. They gain 4 life now. Things look a little sketchier now. Land. What do I do here? I can swing out and then dive down. Oh wait, aren't they dead? This is unblockable. This will have flying. This doesn't have reach. So if I just level this up twice, this will be a 5/5 flying. That's 8. Yeah, they'll just be dead actually if I just level this up twice. This is effectively a mulligan to 1 because I have all these cards in my hand that I just cannot cast. But I think, yeah, they're just dead. Okay, good work, Merfolk. Sideboarding, this feels like a Unified Will matchup for sure. And dive down seems like not as necessary. Vapor Snake seems good though. This hand, it has the Curious Obsession but no 1-drop, so we have to mulligan. This hand has no lands. This hand is okay, I'll keep this. The Wind Robber, I think, is better than Curse Catcher. And on the draw, I want the 2 Lords, but I'm just gonna keep a Wind Robber and just keep the 2 Lords. The Lords are the most important, so like I just have a 1-drop. I'm gonna draw more fish, and then I'll play these as the top end. But the Grazer is pretty rough. Okay, there's the land. So if I could just draw Silvergill Adept turn 2, that would be the dream. Sylvan Scrying, I guess Curse Catcher would have been kind of good there. Although they probably would have just played around it. But that'd be really cool, trading a Curse Catcher for a Cloudpost. Okay, drawing another land I don't love. I might as well attack in case they don't realize it has reach. But they do, so no point there. What is this? Remove target attacking or blocking creature from combat. That seems good. So it's like a repeatable fog. Unified Will be useful next turn. So we're going to go Marrow Reejery. I'm not going to attack now that they know about it. Then I can play Merfolk Sovereign and use Marrow Reejery to untap a land to have Unified Will available. So we just need them to not play a Cloudpost this turn, and I think we're okay. So they get Cloudpost. They don't do anything else, so now I have Counter Magic available, and I'm hitting them for like a I think we'll do that next turn, because this is so much damage here. And this looks a little bit obvious that I'm not tapping down their blocker, but it is what it is. Hit for 3, 6. Got rid of a Haunted Fengraf, which I would kind of prefer for them to draw, but that's okay. They gain life, that doesn't matter so much. So we're going to counter something that really disrupts us. I guess Labyrinth of Scophos against Curious Obsession is kind of annoying. I didn't think about that one. I mean, I kind of have to counter this. Yeah, we'll counter that. It's not like the most important thing, but if I let that resolve, they might be able to get enough creatures in the graveyard where they can kill me. So I draw an island. I don't love that. I can Curious Obsession and use Merfolk Sovereign to make sure it goes through. I think I would rather just swing out. I think the damage is more important here. Like, yeah, they go to 11 here, and I have 1 damage away from lethal. I'll let them know I have island. They're not going to play around anything. Endbringer, a lot less scary than Ulamog's Crusher. Although, Endbringer, they don't have enough mana to activate Labyrinth right now. Lodestone Golem. Okay, I can work with this. So I can hit them for 7. Draw a land. So we're just going to give Marrow Reejery unblockable. Hit them for 7. I mill them, then draw a card. Mill Sylvan Scrying doesn't really matter. Draw a card. Merfolk Sovereign is pretty awesome here. So we're just going to go land Sovereign. And we're going to untap something. I don't know. I guess this. So we untap this. So now we can give 2 things unblockable. They can stop one from attacking and remove one from combat, but they're at 4 life and they have 1 card in hand, and this only does 1 damage, right? Yeah, so they can't like pile up and kill something. They need to have drawn something very good, which they have. They're tapping a bunch of mana. I don't like that. I wonder if I was supposed to let Ulamog's Crusher untap or like resolve. So they're gonna draw a card, I think. You have to use double colorless. Oh, they just chose not to draw a card or do damage to me? Okay. They don't do damage to me, but they don't draw a card. Very interesting. This worked out pretty nicely because I can... They're at 4 life. I can give 3 things unblockable and win. So we give this unblockable. We give this unblockable. Wait, I did this wrong. Oh, I did this wrong. I gave the flying unblockable. That makes no sense. What am I doing here? I was supposed to give Marrow Reegery unblockable. Because now they just untap that. I think we can still win this, but I messed it up a little bit. We play Wind Robber. Yeah, I messed this up. I don't know why I did this. Right, they prevent this from attacking, and then they remove this from combat. I could have killed them here, but I didn't. Oh, I can do this. Aha! That works. Yeah, so we're gonna tap down their land so they can't remove it from combat. That was good. Saved myself a little bit there. Whew, that was close, that was close. See you guys next round. Alright, so that's gonna do it for the deck. I like this deck a lot. I mean, the matches worked really fast and a lot of fun. Not too much thinking, which was a good contrast to how complex those Delver games were. Yeah, this is a sweet deck. Master of the Pearl Trident, plus like triple Lords, really goes a long way. I think you might want to get rid of one of these 3-drop Lords, because some of the games I lost, maybe you just want a higher land count, like 20 land, to make sure you can hit 3 mana for these. Seems probably better. Yeah, maybe 20 land you can get rid of like a dive down or something. Could make sense. And the main deck, I like the sideboard. You know, it's going to be metagame dependent. If cycling becomes more of a thing, you're going to want more like Spell Pierce or Annul, just to deal with Flame Rift, because that card, I mean, you saw it single-handedly destroyed me. And the rest seems good. I'm going to keep playing and tuning with this deck, and I hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.